Along 30th Street in North Park, a restaurant with a quirky name, a laid-back neighborly vibe, and lots of personality.
What's with the name? Who's Mabel? And why is it named Mabel's Gone Fishing?
Mabel is our owner, Chelsea's past dog. She was very fond of this dog, and from what I've been told, she was a very, very good dog.
Mabel was rescued from the streets of Argentina. She's everywhere you look, on the walls, on the menu.
We keep her very dear in our hearts.
Even on the floor. Here's video of her leaving her paw prints in the concrete. The trail is right there as you walk in the door.
The whole restaurant kind of has this quirkiness to it, right?
Yeah.
Chef Tanner Stanich created some of the Spanish and Portuguese-inspired tapas that helped gain this spot Michelin recognition, including the striped bass squidding aguachile with Granny Smith apples, onion, and delicate flowers.
Is there a special way I should put this? Or
A lot of sauce.
A lot of sauce? Okay.
A lot of sauce.
Load up on the
Yep.
sauce.
I've seen a lot of people drink from the bowl.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
What's so interesting is it tastes nothing like the way it looks.
Yeah, right. Kind of playing with someone's mind. Like it's super dark and like intimidating looking, you know, like, and then it's just all these like bright acidic flavors.
In the kitchen, he grills seafood.
So how would you describe your food?
I'd say it's very high in salt, acid. I love heat. I love fat. My grandma always I grew up with my grandma always telling me butter is the best thing that's ever been created.
I help him plate bluefin tuna with charred fennel.
Just like around the side?
Yeah, I like to do some on the tuna, ramped up against the tuna.
Man down.
No worries.
At the table, I try it.
My favorite part about this dish is that tuna jus.
Is tuna jus a real word or is it something you made?
You know, it's kind of just something I made up. They have like au jus sauce, they have like meat jus or beef jus. It's basically beef jus made with tuna.
That's such an interesting bite. Different, but like in such a unique and it's delicious.
Yeah. Grill with a fruit lime.
The 24-year-old chef grew up in San Marcos, graduated from Mission Hills High, the youngest of 3. This is what drew him to the kitchen.
That like rock star aspect of like, you know, all the cooks in the back playing with fire, flipping pans, like they're sharpening their knives. And
His tight-knit family always cheering him on, even after he dropped out of college to pursue his passion for cooking.
What was their reaction when you said, yeah, college isn't really for me. I'm gonna just keep working in restaurants?
I think they were very excited because now they had a personal chef.
His dad likes to tease him.
We had this like ongoing joke of like when I started working in nice restaurants that like he'd always go get a burger after because he was still hungry.
But his biggest fan, his grandma.
We're super close. Every time she comes in, she's just, "That's my grandson!" And just screaming at the top of her lungs.
Adorable.
Yeah, and making her proud is like one of the best parts about, you know, being successful.
He plates a grilled octopus with salsa matcha.
So we poached this octopus in some wine and then some aromatics, some onions.
The octopus sometimes kind of freaks me out.
Hopefully we change your mind here.
We'll see how I feel about this.
Yeah.
Here's a moment of truth. It is really good. It's that salsa matcha.
The salsa matcha
It's
is
amazing.
everything in this dish.
The kitchen is located right across from the diners.
They're sitting over there and you're working there and they're like asking you questions while you're
Full
trying-
conversation while you're working, trying to stay professional, and it's so personal. Like, there's many times where I just hand the food to the diner themselves.
Some chefs probably wouldn't like that.
At first, it took some getting used to, but it's very nice. I think it's probably the best feeling about cooking is when people enjoy your food and people do their little happy dance when they take their first bite. My go-to guy.
And that spirit of community, of gathering, is exactly what Mabel and her owner love the most. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.